All right, now looking at these choices and kind of knowing that we're in the easy module here, at this point you should kind of sense that if you're taking this test, it's almost certainly not going to be B or C. And the reason is that the majority of the time, like 98% of the time that the SAT uses a semicolon, the rule is that a semicolon is used to separate two complete sentences. Well, that's exactly what a period does, right? A period separates two complete sentences. So there are occasional exceptions that I have seen in hard questions, but it's very unlikely that it's going to be right. So at the very least here, you can kind of eliminate those from the start, and now you're starting to think, well, just do I need a comma or not? So let's take a look. It really just is about the structure of the sentence. All right, I'm going to start here because I see this period, and that's going to reset things. So I definitely know this is a punctuation question. It's about sentence structure, so I only care about the sentence that exists. I don't care about the other sentence. Specifically, an extra leap second is added whenever time based on the planet's rotation lags a full 9/10 of a second behind time kept by precise atomic clocks. Well, it doesn't seem like we need any pause there at all, any sort of break, right? It's just a continuous thought. And if it helps you, do what I just did, right? Cross out this piece in parentheses. It's not going to affect the punctuation of the sentence. It just pretend it's not there. It's literally a parenthetical. It's extra information. So we can cross it out. An extra leap second is added whenever time based on the planet's rotation lags a full 9/10 of a second. So yeah, it's just a continuous thought. Choice D, no reason for a comma. Remember what a comma is supposed to do, right? It's not just a pause, it's a break. So if you see a place in a sentence where we are moving from one idea to another and we are kind of adding in an extra clause, kind of like the parentheses do, we would use a comma to show that. But if you're just continuing your thought, even if you take a breath at that spot, doesn't mean we get a comma, right? So when you were a kid, you learned that commas are for pauses. That's not correct. Sometimes we pause there, but most of the time, it's just a way for us to show where the sentence is breaking. So there's a much more structural reason to use a comma. Try to use that reason when you're picking it, so that way you actually have a real reason and not just kind of like how it sounds in your head. Because commas are not a matter of opinion in most cases. It's a reason we need it or a reason we don't, so you want to follow the reason.